kick back, sit down, and relax. I'd like to show you guys a real quick card trick. This is actually my favorite one. Just follow me down. Here we go. Let's do this. This is really a simple trick, okay? Really a simple trick. It deals with the four aces. We got the ace of diamonds, we got the ace of spades, we've got the ace of hearts, and the last one is the ace of clubs. Here we go. So now I'm going to take 3 cards. We'll put it on the ace of diamonds. We'll take 3 cards, put on the ace of spades, 3 on the ace of hearts, and 3 on the ace of clubs. All right? Now, here's what we're going to do. The ace of diamonds, that's the leader ace. We're going to put that right there. And we're not going to touch it again. Here we go. Now, if any of you guys have ever seen me do a trick before, no, none of you guys have ever seen me do a trick before, but here we go. I take cards and I count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. But then if I twist them, the ace turns face down. Just like that. This trick goes just a little bit farther than that, and it disappears. Here we go. We'll try that one again. Here we go. We got the ace of hearts now. Here we go. We got 1, 2, 3. And it's gone. And here's the last one, and this one is definitely my favorite. Watch, I'll take the ace of clubs, I'll turn it down. If I rub that there, it is gone. The 3 aces have left my piles, and you know those have been sitting there from the beginning. They haven't left your sight. Underneath these cards, you have the ace of spades, the ace of clubs, the ace of hearts, and the ace of diamonds. All right, guys, hey, that's all. Enjoy your church service. You guys have a great day. We'll see you next time.
Hey, welcome to Path of Youth Online, Quest Drive fam. So great to have you here. Whether you're joining us from, I don't know, outside on your patio or your trampoline or hiding out in your basement dingy bedroom, hey, great to have you here. This is a weird time to be alive, is it not? So, anyone have a highlight of the week? Like anything good going on? Let us know in the chat. If you're not already in the chat, get in the chat. We're going to be playing a game a little bit later on. You'll have to be in there. And I don't know, why don't you share a highlight of your week? Even if you don't have your own Google account, use your parents. Say hello. Get in there. We'd love to say hi to you guys. It's been a weird time, and it kind of feels like life just stinks right now. Like it just does. You know that. We're not going to talk much more about that. But what I want to say, and what I keep telling myself, is that there's still some good things. This is an opportunity to have a creative idea, to be dreaming about who you want to be. If you got a business idea, now's the time to dream it up. If you have an aspiration, you got a hobby, now's the time to do it. If you've got I don't know what it is. If you've got some ambition, now's the time, when you have time, to dream it up. And I've been telling myself, now's the time to get close to God. You've got time. There's no excuses. There's no business. I remember, times in life that it's just like you're running. And now it's the exact opposite. So lean in to the good that can happen right here. Well, guys, speaking of good, we have something this week that's really special. It is National Volunteer Week, and we've got some incredible volunteers that we want to highlight and celebrate tonight. So I'd sent out a bunch of messages to you guys saying, hey, would you be up for sending in a quick little video about your small group leader or someone involved in youth? And you guys were like on it. You were all over it. So throughout the night, we've got a whole pile of different videos sent in that I can't wait to show you. And just to list off some of the people that have been involved this past year. I mean, let me go. Let's start with the guys. So we got like Troy, Ben, Corey, Dan, Adrian. We've got Kevin, behind the scenes, Elliot, Joe, Keegan. You guys absolutely rock. So great to have you guys involved. And ladies, we've got Paige, Sarah, you just came on board. We got who else? Amy, Haley, Francie's back in Germany. We've got Jen, Jess, Sherilyn, Morgan, Taylor. Behind the scenes, we got Tanya, we've got Dana. Who am I missing? I don't know. There's a bunch of people that have also helped out, kind of one-off things. You guys absolutely rock. So thank you so much to you guys. You pour your heart right into every single one of us, and we appreciate it so much. So before I talk any more about that, I want to just turn this over to you guys as you thank the leaders for the amazing people that they are.
Hey, Pathway Youth Group. It's volunteer week, and because of that, I would personally like to thank all of the youth leaders here at Pathway Church Youth Group. Personally, for me, I would like to thank my two youth leaders, Dan and Adrian Johnson. They've helped me so much in the past couple of years, especially with the tough times going on right now. They help us keep our heads high, and because of that, I'd just like to thank them personally. So thank you guys. We love you. We appreciate you. You've always been there for us, and now it's time for us to show how much we're there for you guys. So thanks.
Hey Jen and Sherilyn, you guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for always being here for me. I always have someone I could talk to, and you guys are just amazing. So thanks for all you do. I hope you have a great day.
I don't really know what to say because all the leaders at Quest have really changed my life. I came in grade 6 and I had Jess and Bree, and I remember my first time going, I knew one person, I didn't know anybody, and they really welcomed me. And my leader right now, I have Haley. She's super sweet, super kind. All the leaders there at Pathway have really changed my life for the better, and I'm really thankful for them. So
Kevin is such a wonderful, amazing guy. I've got to work with him on a number of occasions, and he's always coming up with new creative ideas, and even when we're in the heat of the moment and pressed for time, he's always got a plan.
Happy National Volunteer Week, Ben. Thank you for being such a great youth leader and always being there for us. Seeing you be your crazy self at youth, going over the top all the time, has really helped me step outside my comfort zone, not just at youth, but within school and other things like that. Some memories that I will always remember from youth are back-to-back years when we ate hot dogs and cake for our talent show. That was so fun. Every time I think about that memory, it makes me laugh, and I hope that we just keep doing that whenever we can go to retreat again. And maybe we'll win the talent show one year if we eat something big enough. Never know. Thanks, Ben. Have a great week.
Hey Taylor! We just wanted to say how blessed we are to have you in our life. We love you so much, and we just wanted to say thank you for always being there to listen and encourage us. You've helped us through a lot, and we honestly can't say thank you enough. Love you!
4 reasons Sherilyn has impacted my life and why I love her as a youth group leader. Reason number 1, she helps me grow my faith in God. Reason number 2, she is a super fun and kind person and sometimes takes us out just to hang out. Reason number 3, she sometimes checks in on us to see if we are okay. Reason number 4, she is a super kind, sweet, loving, and awesome human, and I'm so glad that she's my youth group leader.
I first met my youth leader Haley Jones when we helped out in the nursery room. Since then, she has become my youth leader. She has helped me accept who I am through the power of God. She always knows how to make me laugh, and I will be forever grateful for her efforts on moving me.
You guys are the best. We're going to get to some more in a second, but first I want to let you know about something that happened and something that's coming up. So a few weeks ago we had that Fortnite tournament with other Peterborough teens, churches. It was a good time. If you haven't seen some of the stream, that's in our YouTube channel here. But we've got something coming up, and I don't know if you knew this, but almost every Tuesday on our Discord server, we're playing different games, whether it's you name it, Among Us, League of Legends, Fortnite, all sorts of different stuff. And we've got a Minecraft little competition for this weekend. So let me tell you a little bit about it. We're holding a building competition that's going to run for the course of this weekend, starting tonight on Friday, okay? And if you go to our Discord server, and the link is in our link tree to join that server, little verification thing. Anyway, so the details for the tournament are going to be there. And then on Tuesday night, so this upcoming Tuesday, 3-4 days from now, we are going to be judging the most creative house in our town. And we've got some judges that are going to be jumping on during our normal Tuesday night gaming time there. And we'll be giving out prizes. And just so you know, it's available for Java and Bedrock, so it doesn't matter what platform you're on. So yeah, if you're like, well, okay, I'm interested in that, it's on our server. Some of you are on our server. If you have any issues whatsoever, just DM us on Instagram or message us here, and we'll make sure that you've got what you need to make that happen. Okay, so this next part, we're going to play a little game called Nailed It or Failed It, and this one is a pool party edition. Bring on the warm weather, hey? You like that snow earlier this week? Not so much. So here's what's gonna happen. You are gonna vote in the chat whether you think the person nails the jump off the diving board or whatever it is, or whether they fail. And we'll see how we do. See how you guys stack up. Maybe it'll inspire some memories from your life previous to this. So first one, here we go. What happens? What happens? Nailed it or failed it? Put it in the chat there. What do you guys think? Oh, there it is. Oh man, that reminds me of the pool parties over at Layman's Place. I got a diving board like that. I'm glad that never happened. And those were the times, hey? Okay, next one right here. Good old wooding diving board.
You count for him, Aaliyah.
I actually did something similar to this on a houseboat trip with my family one time. And let's just see how it pans out for this guy.
You count for him, Aaliyah.
Yep, here it is. Yeah, that's about how it went for me. Mine didn't break, but surprisingly, wood does not bend that much. Shocking, eh? Okay, next one. These guys are serious. They are serious about this. What do you guys think? Is he gonna nail it? Or massive, massive flop? Oh, here it is. That was smooth. That was smooth. That reminds me of some of you guys. Who am I thinking of? I'm thinking of Cooper and Dawson. You guys went out to PEI a little bit ago. I guess it'd be like 2 years probably by now. Crazy. Just saw your backflips into, what was that, a canal? I don't know. Looked so smooth. Props to this guy. Okay, next one. All right, Mr. America. What do you think? Nailed it? Failed it? Here it is. Oh, slam. Oh, man. Okay, would you be like proud of yourself for having done that? Or is that like an embarrassing moment? I don't even know what to feel. That's clearly a fail, but that's like a homeowner fail. Like, okay, get a legit diving board, man. Okay, here we go. Buddy is doing the backflip, and put it in the chat. Nailed it or failed it? You know, this reminds me, or maybe I'll pull in a video here of me. I did something similar to this. Okay, let's see what you guys think. Nailed it or failed it? Ooh, that's smooth, eh? That is really, really nice. Absolute nail. Okay, yeah, I'll just pull in a little video here of me from last summer. Okay, yep. Yeah, this is so at a cottage that we've rented.
Oh, here we go.
What do you guys think?
Folks.
Am I gonna make this happen? Okay, nail it or fail it?
Folks.
Here we go. Yeah, that's how it went down. Pretty impressive. Hey, what an insane feat of human awesomeness right there. Hey, wow. Okay, last one right here. Buddy's on the like 10 meter. Is he gonna nail it? Man, this freaks me out. I don't know if you've ever like done high jumping. I think the highest I've done is 35 feet. Some of you guys have done graphite. Man, is graphite happening this summer? I don't know. Man, it's so lame if it's not. I get it, but it still stinks. Is he gonna nail it or fail it? Let's see it right here. Oh, that's a hard fail. Wow. Can you imagine how your back would feel in that moment? Oh. Especially at a sunburn. Smash. Bring it on. Ay, ay, ay. So maybe that inspires some moments in your memory, or maybe you're thinking, hey, I got to try some stuff this summer. It's also, not only is it National Volunteer Week, it's also Take a Chance Day. National Take a Chance Day. So there you go. Some of these guys took a chance, and sometimes it pays off, sometimes it just does not.
Okay, I just wanted to give a huge shout out to the leaders, because I know so much of them, I mean, all of them work so hard, like every single Friday, and even after and before, just to make a great youth service for us. And I just want to say, leaders, you're amazing, and I don't ever want to take you guys for granted. And you guys have just been so influential in my life.
This is my first year at this youth group, so thank you to all the youth leaders, and especially my small group leader, Taylor, who made it a very memorable year and made me feel very welcome.
Hey Adrian, happy National Volunteer Week. I don't know about you, but I am kind of missing some of those fun times that we have spent as a small group together. Some of those things like those awesome late night pizzas at Camp Mediva, the fun laughs in small group. But I also loved about you how you can have the good laugh with the boys, but then also get really serious and actually have a good deep conversation about God and just some of the struggles in life. And yeah, I really appreciate that, and I want you to know that you're just an awesome small group leader and a great role model for us young guys. So yeah, keep up the good work, and I hope we can connect soon in person.
Hi Pathway Quest and Drive. I'd love to give a big thank you to Paige, the grade 6 girl leader. She really helps us understand the true meaning of God. She helps us worship and pray and believe in faith. She really is a great leader. She loves to have fun with us. She loves to do whole sorts of things with us. She's the best leader. Thank you, Paige.
My youth leaders so far have been Ben and Corey. Ben, he's really nice. He knows how to put a smile on your face, and he's always so excited for everything. And Corey, he's really nice, and he's taught me a lot about God and just helped me be closer with God.
Well, right now, we're going to go to a video from I Am Second, and this one is from a guy who actually played in the NFL, and he doesn't play there anymore, but his name's Baron Batch. I'd never heard of him until I watched this video, but well, I'm not going to spoil it. I'm going to let you watch it, and then I'm going to share a couple thoughts that I have based on it.
They say football is life in West Texas. They say being a good athlete is life. But what happens when it's over? What happens when football's over? What happens when you can't play sports anymore? If that's your life, what happens then? When I was growing up, things were rough. My mom was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis when I was around 10 years old. She passed away when I was in 9th grade. I have 3 brothers and a sister. We kind of had to raise ourselves. And that's kind of where my hard-headedness comes from. It comes from no one can tell me anything because I've done it on my own. I played football in high school, and I was pretty good. I was pretty good. Good enough to get exposure and to get a scholarship offer from several schools, and I chose to go to Texas Tech. When I first got there, man, I was a hothead, just thinking that I had the world in a chokehold. I was bringing my A game in life, that I knew what I was doing. I knew I was doing it right. I honestly believed that the success that I had achieved was, it was only gonna get better by me doing it the way I thought I should do it. And that was absolutely not true. I like to just equate it like this, that if you're 1,000 steps away from God, which I was, God will take 999 steps just so you'll take that one. October 18th, 2006. I'm blocking a linebacker in team drills, and someone just rolls on my ankle, and like that, I'm just down. They took me in, got x-rays, and that quick, that it's just done. There's no fixing it. You have to get surgery. So after I had my first surgery, the swelling never really went down. I went in for my second surgery 6 weeks after my first, and I wake up and I come to, and the doctor's looking at me. And I was like, how'd the surgery go? He said, no, it didn't go good. I said, well, what does that mean? What does that mean? What are you trying to tell me? They said, well, we gotta do another surgery and clean it out. And you know, the same thing went on, 5 other times. Every time waking up, hoping that the nightmare was over. I was ready to quit. I was ready to quit. My identity was gone. God had taken my identity in the person who I said I was, which was a college athlete, and took it from me. Yanked the rug right out from underneath me. All my friends that I thought were my friends never came and saw me, never came and really visited. It was 2 guys that I really didn't talk too much on the team came and said, Barron, God has a plan for you. I was skeptic. I was mad at God. I still didn't want to just get the hint that God had put a roadblock. God had removed all the distractions, and the one big distraction that was keeping me from him, and that was football. I eventually started going to church, started going to Bible studies, and changing my life in little ways. I started reading the Word, getting in the Word more, and it started small. It started with baby steps. Eventually, the ankle got better. The infection went away. It was not an overnight transformation. It was not one of those things you wake up and your legs heal, and I start dancing around, and I say, God, you healed me. It wasn't one of those. Oh man, after that, things got harder after that. But slowly, things started to change in my life. I said, God, I know I'm a screw up. I know I'm a screw up. You know I'm a screw up. I understand that you gave me these talents and these abilities, and I spit on them. I spit all over them. I disrespected the things that you gave me and tried to claim them for myself, to bring glory for me. And I remember the first time I put back on my cleats and went back out to play, the feeling that I had knowing that the only reason I was out there was because God put me back out there. To me, Jesus dying on the cross is the ultimate act of love and the ultimate act of obedience. That's why when I score touchdowns, I don't pound my chest anymore. I don't pound my chest or point to my jersey so people can see my number or the name on the back of my jersey. I don't do it. All I can do every time I get in the end zone is point up. Point up and say, thank you, God. Thank you, God, because you are so faithful. You were faithful when I wasn't. You were faithful when I laughed at you. You were faithful when I said I didn't want to have a part of you. But yet somehow you turned all of that into a powerful testimony. I have 2 scars on my ankle, on the left and right side. And I think that God gives us scars sometimes to remind us where we've been, and more importantly, that He's healed us. And then once we have those scars, we can show people and say, look, this is what God's done for me. My name is Baron Batch, and I am second.
That's a cool story, hey? And the thing that I was thinking about as I watched that video is I was thinking of how, similar to how Baron had all these surgeries and kind of setbacks in life, that's kind of how the last year has been for all of us. You get your hopes up and then they're dashed. You get your hopes up and they're dashed. Something's going right and then it goes off the rails. Like that's kind of life right now. And what I've been thinking about is that God still works in the middle of it. And sometimes He actually works even more in the middle of the pain, because we realize those things that we placed our identity in are stripped away, and all we have is God. Those things that like we found our worth, our satisfaction, our confidence in, it's pulled away, and we realize that actually God is the only solid thing that we can build our life on. And what He says about us is what we can base our life on. And when I think about all the different setbacks, it's frustrating, it's aggravating, it makes you just seethe inside, but it's also an opportunity, like I was saying. It's an opportunity to grow closer to God. And when I think about my life the past 2-3 years, there's been a bunch of setbacks, and I've realized that God's still in the middle of it. Even if things aren't necessarily feeling like they're going your way, sometimes He's working the most in the hardest times. Sometimes He feels the closest to us in the middle of our deepest pain, because God is there no matter what. He's the God of comfort. He's the God of hope. He's going to bring peace. And if you're in a pretty low spot in life, God can still meet you right there. In fact, He can meet you there sometimes better than when you're feeling great and just feels like all of life is perfectly put together. So I just want to say that God is with you. When you look at anyone's life, look at David in the Psalms. Half those Psalms are like him just like at the end of his rope. God's going to meet you at the end of your rope. And even if you feel like, I don't have anything going for me, God loves you. And these leaders, we love you. We're here for you. We're praying for you. And God is there by your side. Even when you're at home by yourself, God is still with you. You're not actually alone. So right now, I just want to pray for you guys. God, thank you for these teens. And we're all in different spots. We're not all in the same boat. We're kind of in the same storm, but some of us are rocking out in a yacht, and some of us a rowboat, and some of us just feel like we're hanging on to a piece of driftwood, just barely getting by. But no matter what, you're the one that can calm the storm. You have control of this world. You hold it in your hands. And Lord, every single one of us is near and dear to your heart. And you love us. And you know that even in the middle of the trials of life, there's so much potential for growth. So I pray over us as leaders and teens that we would experience your grace and your peace, that we would move forward in life in confidence, knowing that you're with us, and there's nothing that we have to face on our own because you are by our side. In Christ's name, amen. Guys, it's been a time hanging out here. We got a few more videos just to say thanks to leaders that I want to roll now. And then I've got one last special announcement at the very end here.
I just wanted to say a huge thank you to all the leaders that come out every single Friday and give their time up for other people. I think that's super admirable, and we're keeping you in our prayers. Thank you so much.
I'm really grateful for Amy because she's always been a really good youth leader, and she's always known what to do and been an amazing example.
Hi, and happy Volunteer Day to all the wonderful youth leaders at Youth. A special thanks to my youth leader, Sherilyn. She is just so sweet and kind, and it always brings a smile to my face to see her every week at Youth.
Hey, I just wanted to give a massive shout out to all the leaders at Pathway. I know it's not always been easy, but you've always been there for us. I also got to give a personal shout out to my leader, Ben. He's done so much for us, and it has made our time at Pathway.
I just wanted to say thank you so much, Taylor. You've made Friday nights very fun and a safe place for all of us to express ourselves. It means a lot to me and all of the girls.
Yes, you guys rock. Hey, before you go here, by the way, thanks for joining us. Before you go, I want to let you know about something coming up next week, Wednesday. Okay, normally we meet on Friday nights, but for the next several weeks, we are going to Wednesday, and here's why. We are tag teaming youth online with Calvary Youth. Yeah, we've got friends over at Calvary, and we're going to be live streaming from their bunker. We're going to hide out down there. We've got some different stuff lined up. You're not going to want to miss it. This is John Mark's idea, Pastor John Mark. He had the idea, hey, why don't we tag team doing youth online? So we're going to be live streaming the first week from their YouTube channel over at, not Pathway Youth, Calvary Youth, PTBO, and then the following week will be over at ours, but you'll find those details on Instagram and in the parent email. But what you need to know is it's going to be a good time. It'll be the chance to just kind of be the church in our city. We're on the same team. We're trying to reach this city for Jesus. And some of you guys would know different friends over at Calvary, and they would know you. So we'll be in the chat together, and then following YouTube on Wednesday night, which starts at 7. We're gonna have at 7:45. We're gonna hop on Zoom right after the YouTube live. So it's gonna be a fun time. Can't wait to have you there, guys. Life is weird. Keep making the most of it. Lean into Jesus. There's no better time to pursue him, be passionate about him, to love the people around you, but you just have to be creative. We're going to be creative, and we missed you guys. Hope to see you guys soon. Thinking of you. Let us know how we can be praying for you. Send us DMs on Instagram at Pathway Quest Drive. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll catch you guys around. See ya.